Save the date for SOE Live 2014. SOE's epic weekend of fun, games, and FaceTime with developers is on at Planet Hollywood in Las Vegas, August 14th through 17th. Come see what huge announcements we have in store for you this year. Don't miss out on 3 action-packed days with the latest and greatest news on your favorite SOE games. Parties, panels, banquets, and more, we've got you covered. Party with your SOE gamer friends, hang out with the developers, compete for cash and prizes in live game tournaments, talent contests, live quests, and the awesome SOE cosplay costume contest. And you won't go home empty-handed. Attendees will receive goodie bags, in-game items, and prizes for your favorite SOE games. Save the date. SOE Live 2014, August 14th through 17th at Planet Hollywood in Las Vegas. Follow SOE on Twitter and Facebook for updates.
What's up?
Yo. Hello, everybody.
We're back. We're back. 2014.
2014.
We're back, everyone. You want to start us off, as always?
All right, let's do it.
Yeah.
Welcome back, everybody. I am Tramell Isaac, Senior Art Director for PlanetSide 2, and this is my good friend
Matt Higby. I'm the Creative Director on PlanetSide 2.
All right, there's got that out of the way. Now what?
I don't know.
I don't know.
So we're back here. It's a new year.
Yeah, it was like, this is our second January.
Our second January episode.
It's almost like 2 years, but not, we've spanned 3 years.
And I think that...
they haven't even canceled our show yet. Can you imagine that?
I know. We got picked up again.
I know, we got
picked
renewed.
up for 2014.
Sweet. A whole new season.
Did you get a chance to renegotiate your contract for this season?
Nah, dude, they was like, take it or leave it. It's
really?
Like, you can, here's your get out,
right.
Or go to work. That's what the thing. I didn't get too many options, dude.
That's fine. You're still making like $5 grand an episode, though, right?
Not 5,000 SC, yes, per episode.
All right,
it's
well,
available.
That's the standard scale. If you're not getting that, you're dragging us all down. You know?
I know, dude. I gotta get a raise though.
All right,
bump up.
Fair enough. Well, we've got some content for you guys today. Even though you might think, hey, these guys haven't been in the office for that long. How could they have possibly put together a show?
And now the water shows up.
Now the water shows up.
Can
we get some better interns around here? Seriously.
I asked for this like an hour ago. And now
unbelievable.
I'm parched. Me.
Unbelievable. All right,
so now I can work.
We definitely have some cool content for you guys. We're going to talk a little bit about what we're going up with next, like what the new updates are going to be. I talked a little while ago about how we are changing our update schedule, so we'll talk a little bit about that. We've got a new video from Robert Stoneman to show off. If you guys have seen those before, they're pretty slick. Yeah. Pretty cool. We got some rum and cola, of course. We got some fan spam. We'll spend a little bit of time doing some Q&A with you guys.
Yeah.
But first up,
questions. A lot of questions being asked.
Yeah. Already. Knock it off with the questions. Keep your questions for later.
Just save them for later.
Save them up.
Get ready to call in.
First up, we've got a creepy homeless dude who snuck into our studio here, and is
sweet baby Jesus on the couch. What's going on, sweet baby Jesus?
He smells like rum.
I saw the Higgs, and he says I'm copying his hair, but I disagree.
Come on, dude.
I say let the viewers decide who's copying who here.
I don't know, man. Dude's coming over.
You can't
here.
beat the beard, man.
You look like Pepe Le Pew.
And good thing I don't think I came out. We'd be out right here, man.
For sure. Got the streak and everything.
You got Kid Riot here. You want to talk a bit about what you're up to? I know you're doing some really cool stuff.
Yeah, definitely. This Sunday on Twitch TV /Kid Riot, we're going to have an all-star game. It's basically featuring the best players from the United States and Europe. We had 2 captains. It'll be 12 o'clock Pacific on Sunday. You get a chance to see the best players play the game with the community clash rules. So, I mean, it's going to kick off this whole season of PlanetSide 2 competitive, the competitive side. So it'll be pretty fun.
What time?
Looking forward to it. 12 p.m. Pacific.
12 p.m. And who decided who's the best? I didn't get a vote, so I don't. I don't know how you determine.
It's what you do when you're in a nightclub. It's all by feel, man.
Okay.
It's dirty.
So no real system to who's the best.
No, there was two captains, one American and one European, and they chose their players basically out of a potential 80-man roster list.
Okay.
And so they chose their players.
So they basically went around to a lot of the different big-time competitive outfits and found like the most
exactly.
players
And the cool thing about the community is we all play against each other. We all know each other, even between the European side and the American side. So it's kind of it's like playing against your buddies in the schoolyard,
Yeah, I think it's great. I mean, you guys are completely driving this yourselves too in the competitive community, which
completely
is really
organic, which I think we both agree on is a good way to start.
That's definitely the way to do it. Yeah, and it's cool that you guys are so passionate, working so hard on building.
Well, we love the game, man, that you guys make. So it's pretty easy. After you guys do the hard work, we just do the easy stuff, right?
I don't know about
that. We'll see how this thing pops off.
Yeah, it should be pretty cool. Make sure you check that out.
12. Twitch TV.
Sunday.
Sunday.
Sunday at 12.
Sunday at 12. Twitch TV.
12 Pacific.
Kid Riot.
Going to be good.
I'm sure you'll be tweeting out sometimes again.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so follow him on Twitter.
You also do a lot of other stuff on your Twitch channel too, right? I mean, I've seen that you do the kind of competitive roundtables with some of the different players.
It's called Attack on Araxis, and
Yeah.
we basically I get different panels and we talk about different topics, but usually on the competitive side of PlanetSide too.
Yeah.
Which is something that not a lot of people do. So.
It's really cool, man.
Yeah.
Really
Good
cool.
to
We
know.
appreciate you doing that stuff.
All right, now
And we appreciate you driving all the way down here to hang out on our
know,
couch.
man.
It was easy.
That's-
It was easy today. I didn't have to do what he
insane.
did.
Yeah, I'm not doing it again. I'll never go back to LA.
Yeah, you're done?
It's done, dude. Seen it all.
Yeah.
Every inch of it.
That's true.
Slowly. That's the sad part. Oh, so bad.
Yeah.
Anyway, you, sir, can tell us what the happenings is with PUO2 that
Well,
we just put out.
PUO2
and
went out, last month.
the ESF update, which is coming up, or is it the Infiltrator update? What's next?
Well,
Which one's next?
ESF is going to be coming up next.
Okay.
So first of all, what we've kind of been doing for the last several weeks, after the first OMFG patch, we've been sort of reorganizing our internal development around being able to do more rapid releases. So this is kind of challenging from a content organization perspective, right? Because we have to have multiple branches in our source control and have different people working in these different branches. But essentially what it means is we're going to be able to release updates to the game more frequently and more regularly. Now they're going to be smaller updates with more specific types of content in them, so you'll be getting more regular, more frequent, smaller updates to the game. So the benefits should be, not only are you getting content more often, you're getting smaller chunks of content where hopefully fewer things need to be tested thoroughly, fewer bugs can slip through, things like that. So the idea is when we have these things on test server, we can have people really focused on testing exactly what's going to change in the next update, really get it thoroughly tested, and get these out incrementally a lot faster to you guys. We think this is going to be a really cool way for us to just keep the game growing and keep the game fresh. But
What's
it's
actually
taking
coming
a
out,
lot of
though?
new work.
Like,
So one of the
what-
ones that you're going to be seeing pretty soon is an ESF update. We're posting some details on the forums about it, but we're also going to have a lot of feedback from the community. We're already tweaking stuff based on some of the feedback we've already seen. Those things are going to be popping up on test server pretty soon, so once they are on test server, it'll be awesome to get feedback from you guys about it. But other things like that, like the Infiltrator update you mentioned, that's something that's going to be coming in February. That's where it's slotted right now. Later on in January, another one of these updates is going to introduce some different spawning rules. We're probably going to be testing that stuff on test server at around the same time we're testing the ESF stuff, allowing players to spawn in their squad-owned vehicles, Sunders and Galaxies to start out with is what we're going to be playing around with. But that's scheduled right now to be going live towards the end of January as well. So these weekly updates are going to be coming. They're starting actually with the update that we did yesterday, but officially starting next Wednesday with those first few updates coming out. And you'll expect the first ones to be a little bit smaller, but as we get further and further into it, they're going to get bigger and bigger as more of the work that's getting done in these branches is having more time to get finished before they get released. So, yep, something new, something we're working on. And everybody on the team is sort of kind of adjusting to it and getting used to it still. But
Yeah, I'm still getting used to it.
you got to have a bunch of different places that you're working on stuff in.
So
but,
many different branches. I'm like, oh man, I can't.
well, hopefully it's worth the headache for you guys to be able to get these updates a lot quicker and get more things fixed faster. We're able to address issues more quickly, that sort of stuff. So
Definitely.
seems pretty good to me.
So we've got a nice little video from our good friend Robert Stoneman, who's been doing some videos for us in the past, but now he's got one brand new for 2014, and I want you to check it out. Here it goes. nice.
That was killer.
I know Stoneman.
Man, he makes some really good videos.
That dude's on his
Yeah, he is.
for sure.
I hope he makes more.
Thank you, sir, Mr.
Yeah,
Stoneman.
definitely.
That was awesome.
Definitely.
And I hope that gets you all jazzed up for 2014. Man, it is going to be a great year.
What are you excited about for 2014 so far?
Oh, PlayStation 4.
Yeah,
PlayStation 4 for sure.
it's gonna be pretty sweet.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be pretty damn nice. And a lot of people, I know, the comments of our last video, a lot of people were saying, "Oh, you guys aren't giving us enough information." Blah blah.
The information will come.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we give you what we can give you.
Yeah.
You know, we can't just make it up. If you want me to make up some stuff, all right, here you go. I'm gonna make up something. So PlayStation 4, right? It's gonna have like this. It's gonna be connected to the Oculus Rift, and then we're gonna have this virtual thing that prints out your character in 3D.
Oh yeah,
And
like
so
a voodoo doll of other people too. You can stab it.
Yeah,
kills
and it
them.
actually kills people when you destroy their model that they just created.
That's next gen.
That's pretty sweet, man. That PlayStation 4, dude.
That's next gen.
You ain't seen nothing like that, man. That's coming out next month too.
Really?
Next month.
Man, that's killer.
Technology's already done. We just got to put it in the box.
Yep.
Pretty
Well,
much.
truth is, we're still working pretty hard on the PS4 project, so we don't really have a solid date for it yet, but we've never really intended to have it be like a launch game or anything.
No.
So I've seen some people saying, what the hell, you guys delaying the game? It's
Yeah.
like,
Nobody's even saying anything.
we never delayed it. We never announced a launch date for it.
No, it's
so
more about just
how do you
trying.
delay that?
I mean, obviously, something like PlanetSide 2 has never been attempted on the PlayStation 4 for sure, or even PlayStation 3. So, you got to make sure you got all your ducks in a row before you go out whole hog. So
For sure.
we're gonna make sure this thing goes off right.
Yep.
Definitely.
But we're stoked on it because the PS4 is pretty killer. So being
it's
able to play
pretty
PlanetSide on the PS4 is going to be extra
Be
killer.
sweet, dude. I can't wait. There's gonna be a lot of new people to shoot in the face. Can't wait to get on that.
Yep. So what do we got next? We've got some, according to this very fine penmanship
Yeah, it's
written.
pretty good.
This is pretty nice, man. Is that your handwriting?
It is. You should see my writing on the board.
Yeah?
Get a lot cleaner.
I have to call you into meetings. My writing's atrocious. I write on the
Square.
board and people have
Get
no
it
idea what I'm
square.
doing.
Get it square. What's next? Rum
Rum Cola.
Run it. I need the clicker.
I think we need a 2014 refresh of the Rum and Cola intro. What do you think?
I think you're right.
Huh?
I think you're right. It's
That
been too
seems a
long.
little played out.
It's been too long.
Huh? What?
What? Okay,
The
Battlefield.
AV team says no.
They're over there hemming and hawing it. Like, come on. Jeez, dude. Anyway,
Got to do a refresh.
go back, dude. I didn't even get to introduce this. They just ran it while we was talking, and
fine.
they was moaning it. Anyway, this is a nice little video.
This is a good one.
I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah. This is fairly new.
Yeah. I usually search by month.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to, I want to grab really old stuff.
Right on.
This was pretty good. Nice camera work.
It's all synced up to the music.
Yeah, I know. It's very dramatic.
Yep.
Very well done. I like this. Some nice shots. Cameraman just got killed right there.
Yeah.
Dead man.
That'll teach him.
Yeah, he should-
Gawking while you should be shooting,
He's
carrying
all
his
up
weight.
in the middle of the battle, dude. Get out of the way. Blocking shots.
Yeah.
Back to one of my favorite
All right, return to PlanetSide 2. So Sergeant Merrell
See what's changed.
decided he was going to be a chump and leave. Now he's coming back.
Yeah.
Now, obviously in this video, he tells the world how awesome we are.
Right.
And how he shouldn't have left in the first place. And how I can't imagine how this game is so awesome.
Yes.
So,
yes, I actually
Merrell,
uninstalled it for a while. because
good looking
it was
out.
getting
Don't
a
leave
little
again.
stale for
I'll
me
have to come
in
get
light
you.
of some of the
Pretty cool video. I've seen a lot of these videos recently, actually, ones where it's like, hey, if you haven't played for a while, I'm coming back and checking out the game again.
exactly.
magical time of year.
So,
Oh, here we go.
Obviously, we had
Snowman Hunters.
We just had Snowman on Esamir. A little holiday celebration.
Yes, indeed.
So he made a video.
Did you kill any snowmen? Did you find any?
5, dude.
Yeah.
I didn't really. After a while, I was like, man, you can't find them.
Yeah, they were hard to find. Definitely hard to find. I was out of town.
Yeah,
You know?
couldn't
It sucked. I couldn't
get 'em.
I couldn't play.
Couldn't get 'em. I was wondering, dude, can you run a vehicle in them and get?
Run them over?
Yeah, can you get? You have to shoot them.
I never tried Run One Over
I
personally.
never tried either.
I wonder if you could.
I wonder.
I don't know. I bet someone in chat
Can
probably
you
knows.
run them over? You redo Rum and Cola like Kid and Play. I don't know. Maybe we could do that. A little Kid and Play kick step. Next, Okay, Invisible Ghost, PlanetSide 2 Montage.
Oh yeah.
Moushn. Oh, I can't pronounce the dude's name, dude. But he's making a lot of videos lately.
Yeah, I remember he made a Scythe video.
Yeah,
like really early on. He was
killing people, dude.
slaying people. Wasn't he on your team when we did that
Yeah,
grudge match back in the day?
Yeah, and then he like cheeseballed out.
Did he?
He's like, because he's like in England somewhere. Dude. The time he couldn't do the time. The time wasn't right for him. But in this video, he's running around invisible.
These bolt action close range sniper rifles are so much fun, man. They're awesome.
Yeah, he's doing some serious damage with this thing. I like his work. I like your work. Body of work is awesome. Keep it up. Good job. Okay, here you go. Time to gear up. Episode 20, Sustained Fire. Kamikaze 78 on YouTube. It's got some
Good day there. Once again,
Dude, I have a piece of glass in my finger, actually.
Try not to
It's from my touch screen from my phone. I broke my phone, and now I literally have a piece of glass splintered into my finger.
Now you can actually have your phone in the palm of your hand.
Huh?
It can work in the palm of your hand. It's a piece of technology.
I don't know if it can, dude.
Yeah, well, you can give it a shot.
It sucks. It hurts really bad.
I'll be taking a look at a loadout that someone has.
All right, so he's got basically his basic setup, and he's trying to compare.
And I'll be doing a review on that.
Compare
loadout,
like
talking
what
about
setups
whether
are the
it fits
best.
Real
Yeah.
niche
You know
in
what I'm
PlanetSide 2, or whether it's
I got a crisis going on here, dude.
I see you hurting, dude.
Yeah.
Blood squirting all
where
over the
it's
place.
most effective.
Medic!
all that fun stuff.
You know I get a heal gun on this dude. All right, so our good friends at Major
yeah.
League Gaming has a top 5 of PlanetSide 2.
They're doing
And-
these weekly now, I think. Top 5 plays like this.
Yep, it's pretty good. If you
Yeah,
haven't
definitely.
checked out Major League Gaming, please do so.
This is
They're
a cool
good
place
fun
for you
to
to submit your plays to, too. I think they're looking for plays from the community, so if you have some really cool video footage that you captured, toss it over to MLG and you might get featured in one of these top 5 plays videos.
Our good friend Jax.
Look at Jax, man. I love Jax.
Jax, dude. You need to do some jumping jacks.
He's my favorite.
Get that weight off, kid. A little chubby. Looking a little portly there, son. Get some jumping jacks, calisthenics.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Is that it?
That's it. We kept it light. Keep it real light up in here. So, before we get into the favorite segment of the year.
I hope whatever you're about to do, it's not on this. It's not on here. You're inserting something in the middle of the schedule that's not. Did you tell the AV guys? Are they primed for whatever this?
There's nothing in it. I was about to introduce fan spam.
Oh, were you?
Yeah.
I thought you were saying before we get into fan spam.
No,
I thought you were gonna throw a wrench in
I was
things.
trying to introduce the fan spam.
Oh, I see.
Because it needs an introduction because it's so awesome.
Do we have some really cool fan spams?
We got some pretty cool
I think
ones.
we do.
Got
I think
some
we do.
Damn good ones. Oh yeah, you actually participated in this.
I did.
I didn't even see the ones you sent. So
I know you didn't.
I hope. I hope there's some doozies in here. All right, let's get the fan spam going.
Yes.
Go. All right, let's see this stuff. All right, so found some.
That's one of yours, huh?
Yeah, that's I don't know, like coyotes or something. They're the furries.
Tramell loves furries.
That's him.
Tramell spends a lot of time trolling furry forums, and that's
Dude,
where he finds
they
these.
just pop up. It's so many of these all over the place. They pop up, but they're little foxes and TR get up.
Sure.
Good job there.
Why not? Whoa!
Some little pencil and paper action.
I like this scowling dude in the foreground.
Very action packed.
He's got the commissar hat on.
Yeah, he's got the commissar hat. Got to do with the Shimon. Dude's on top of the tank. He's on top of the wrong tank, but yeah.
We need the standard bearer guy. We got to get that big flag.
Yeah.
I don't got a gun, but I got a big flag and run around.
Flag runner.
You always do like the samurai with the flags on their back.
Yeah, you can do
Instead
that.
of a backpack.
Let's do that. Do that. Flags on the back.
That's a little too
Just a
Warhammer
little-
for me, my friend.
Dude's hanging out. Look at the dude drinking bottled water.
Oh yeah,
He's
playing some billiards.
Massive pool balls. Like serious, like beach balls, dude.
Damn,
Jeez Louise. Little rec room. Somebody recreated this stuff.
that's cool.
Nicely done.
They got their outfit decal in the back there.
I know. They're going all out. Pretty good work there.
Nice. EB.
What can you say about Snake Man here, dude? This is easily the best Microsoft Paint that I've seen.
It's pretty good.
Stealth.
Pretty
It's a
good.
pretty good stealth, rendition.
He's got childbearing hips there,
He's riding horses.
right?
Riding a lot
Is that
of
what it
horses.
is?
I think so.
Riding a lot of something.
Severe scoliosis.
He got some serious scoliosis going on, but he's out there fighting. He's out there fighting. He don't care. He don't care. Pants don't really fit. He's sagging in the middle. He don't care. He's out there fighting. He's shooting.
Mm-hmm.
This
Whoa.
was pretty good.
That is pretty good.
Nice.
80K.
Got the action lines going on.
Nice.
I like the fact that somebody out there is not doing their homework and they're sitting there doodling on their on the back of their notebook or something instead of doing the schoolwork. Keep it
Yeah.
up.
Man after your own heart.
Yeah, exactly. Forget that schoolwork. Keep drawing, bro. This one's pretty cool
this is
because
cool.
it kind of breaks down.
Yeah.
You can't see the writing on there because
Kind of
obviously
technical
it's-
manual.
Yeah, he's got like all little indications and stuff, and
Yeah.
it's pretty cool. I can't read half that stuff up there, but
That's really cool.
if you ever track this one down, see what he's talking about. It's pretty nice. This one was pretty damn sweet. I don't know if he made that helmet. I think he did. The body's obviously one of ours, but it's
cool.
a nice render. Pretty
cool.
damn good.
Yeah.
I like that one. That was nice. Another line drawing, a little reaver.
Yeah, good perspective.
Yeah. Yeah, you might have traced it, but still counts. Still counts.
You always assume the worst in people.
No.
You probably traced it.
He probably traced it because I remember rendering that image out myself, so I know exactly which one it is. And I think this comes from the War Stories, some art from the War Stories from PSG.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he probably traced it.
Yeah, he probably did. A bunch of traces. That's what they do in Europe. Trace.
Yeah.
This
Whoa.
one-
Is she like kicking the door down? Or?
she's like, I don't know. She's running. She's kind of, I don't know. Don't try to explain it too much.
No.
I think once you just absorb it and then move on.
Right.
This
Oh,
is
this
pretty
one's
cool.
really good.
I thought that was pretty nice.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
Nice line drawing action. More pencil work.
For sure.
Where's yours?
I don't know. I have no
What happened to
idea.
yours?
Maybe it didn't get in here.
This was nice little airbrush. It probably deserves to be on like a T-shirt on the side of a van or something.
Look at those flamethrowers.
They're pretty massive.
I know. We should put some flamethrowers in.
That dude is
Some Max flamethrowers.
That dude's got roasted.
They look
We
pretty
should
good.
put those back in.
Do you guys like Max flamethrowers? You guys want to see that?
When are those coming back? Oh, that's a good question. This dude actually painted a damn good painting with a galaxy, and it was so good I had to send the dude an email. I was like, dude, this is really nice.
Yeah, it looks like some of our concept.
Yeah, he's really cool. I was like, whoa, that's pretty nice. He was like, oh, I'm so flattered. I was like, keep up the good work, man.
That's awesome.
Good stuff. Great artists out there.
Whoa, look at this. Now see, this is a masterpiece here. This is brilliant. This is brilliant. I like this one. I think the composition's good.
Hold up, dude. You actually commissioned this. You had your one dude draw this
I think
for
it's
you.
great compositionally.
Oh,
You know,
okay.
I think the colors are fantastic
So-
here. The subject matter, I think, is really agreeable.
Fantastic is right. It's
Right.
because it's so out there and
Huh?
unbelievable
Ah, no way.
that somehow you would kick my midair. It's just impossible.
I don't know. I think.
And
that
why am I
the
wearing
proof
a
is in the
Freddy
pudding.
Krueger hat, dude? I don't have any hats like that.
You got a fedora hat?
No, I don't have any hats like that.
Well, I have it on authority that this is a work in progress, so we might see some additional work done on this
Oh man,
from our
I
friend
seriously,
Razan.
I know you commissioned this. You
Huh?
hit the guy up and was
No.
like, hey, do a picture of me
You know-
besting Tramell at what?
Twig and berries on here.
Twig and what?
Twig and berries on here.
What? 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 I can't see that far.
It's the mistletoe.
Is it mistletoe?
Mm-hmm.
Nicely done. That's the last one? Oh, dude, I thought you did some serious work.
Huh? That's serious
That's
work.
the last one.
Look
All
at
right,
that.
Get that crap off the screen.
I think that's gorgeous.
It was good. It's
Of
good.
course.
It's good work. I can't deny it. It's
Uh-huh.
some good art, but subject matter is questionable. But
I don't think so.
whatever. Anyway, now it comes the time to give you some questions and some answers to your questions. So send them in. Hit the
What's
number
our
up
phone
there,
number? We got a
Andre.
phone number too, right?
There it is, flashing. There you go. Hit me up on the BlackBerry.
Don't call me on my phone because I'm going to cut my finger off trying to answer it.
He got the crackberry because it's cracked. So hit me up if you want to ask a question, and we'll be taking questions from the chat room. Let's see. Here's a question. When we'll get the what? Advanced light
system generators. We're probably not going to do anything with dynamic lighting like that. I've seen a couple suggestions for it, and they're cool suggestions, but anytime we add something like that, it just makes the bases a lot more expensive.
Yep. Explain the latest biolab changes, sir.
The latest biolab changes were the layout changes that we did to the inside of it. They're not really finalized yet. We're actually going to be playing around with most of the facilities to try to make them a little bit better. But it was an iteration to try to solve some of the issues, specifically and mostly with the way the spawn room works inside the biolab. So we revamped that area pretty heavily, added more cover throughout it. But we're going to be making some other changes to the biolab soon. And in fact, the ones that we're working on right now are still the amp stations. So you guys saw with the PU02, we just released the new Freyr amp station. That layout's going to be going to a couple other amp stations on Indar and on Amerish. And we're also going to be trying out some slightly different layouts of the amp station to see which one players like the most and which approach we want to try to take to all the different amp stations, because we're not 100% satisfied with how Freyr turned out. Even though a lot of the feedback we've gotten has been really positive, there's still some things that we don't really like about it.
Someone says, will there be another Twitch live stream of base design with Art Klager? Who asked that? Was that Art Klager?
Yeah, Art Klager.
Seriously?
No. Yeah, I mean, I think that went over really, really well. The one thing that we talked about wanting to do was have him actually be able to do commentary while he was doing it, so he could actually talk about what he was doing. And we definitely don't want him to do that while he's sitting on the open floor with everybody else, because it would just be irritating as hell.
Horrible.
So we might just ship him off into a room in another building someplace for a few days and have him do that, which would be fantastic for everybody.
PS2 on PS4 gameplay trailer soon. Didn't we just talk about that? We just talked about that.
We did.
Like,
it'll be ready when it's ready.
Don't
Don't rush it. Don't rush it.
Someone's calling. Look at that. Imagine that. You go ahead and read some of those questions while I answer this. Hello. Oh, it's Google Talk, I swear. Did I just hang up on this dude? Hello? 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 Yep, just hung up.
Why are the mass drivers not being released in the ESF update? A couple reasons. One, the way that they worked from a range perspective just didn't feel very good for us. So we have a technical issue that we needed to solve before we could put in those weapons. And that wasn't something we felt comfortable in trying to cram in by the time we want to get these other ones in. That's one of them. And the other one was we just couldn't quite feel how we were going to get them to be a good weapon that wasn't super overpowered for really, really good players. A weapon like that that's just super high velocity, can do a lot of damage at a long range. It's just was a little bit sketchy for us to be implementing with some of these other ones. So it's not something that we're necessarily not going to do ever, but it's not going to be part of this update.
Nuck Hater wants to know why all the new changes to ESF weapons?
Why all the new changes to ESF weapons?
Yeah, why change it? Why does it need to be fixed?
The main thing that we want to do with ESFs right now is add some additional rules. So ESFs with most of their loadouts can kind of be one size fits all, and that makes us have to really nerf them and make them not be super effective all the time just because they can do so much. And rather than nerfing them because they do so much, we wanted to make them specialize so where they can be really, really good at a certain fixed role instead of being kind of mediocre at lots of different stuff. So the new weapons that are coming out are going to be more specialized in certain specific roles, like close air support, air versus ground role, or a dogfighting air versus air role, or a interceptor type fast moving, maybe not the beefiest in terms of combat, but really quick and really agile type role, to where hopefully high-end players are still able to have very skillful air-to-air gameplay or an air-to-ground gameplay without necessarily being so strong against everything that we just have to overreact by making aircraft weaker against everything. By specializing them, we can make them stronger in those specific specializations.
Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, and our hope is really that we take and kind of create this more specific air-to-air role and have more players playing in air-to-air roles, which then creates a better natural predator for people playing in an air-to-ground role, and might even allow us to sort of tone back some of the strength of ground-to-air weapons eventually once we get the balance of the air game right. So right now a lot of air players are kind of annoyed because it's really high skill floor to be able to fly successfully in the game. The really good pilots who can avoid all the ground-to-air weapons and all the different air-to-air weapons are really able to kick a ton of ass. So, you know, the skill ceiling is high enough there that those guys can really do a lot of stuff. But unfortunately, the skill floor is so high that normal players can't really get in. So we're hoping to broaden that out, make the air versus air game work well enough that air can be a natural predator for air, and then hopefully make it so that the air-to-ground gameplay is a little bit broader, a little bit wider, more players can actually fit in there and be able to participate in the air game. Because right now the number of people who actually participate successfully in the air game is pretty low.
All right. Somebody asked about searchlights on libs. We had that for a while in beta. Didn't work out too well. So no, not gonna happen.
Yeah, lights are one of those things that we wish we could do more with lights, but lights are just really expensive. Dynamic lights are really expensive. And spotlight, I mean, you want to have a shadow that gets cast when it like goes over stuff, and once you start having those kind of dynamic lights,
not cheap in overabundance, which is the problem.
Yeah, especially if you have two of them shining on the same thing at once, and the shadow rendering for that gets just incredibly expensive. It gets exponential pretty quick.
Let's see what we got here. Any implement for flipping vehicles upright after they're flipped over?
Yeah, I mean, that's something that we've talked about a little bit, but we don't really have a great solution for. It's something that we wanted to be able to do in the warp gate, but there's not just a simple way for us to do it, unfortunately.
What about horns for aircraft?
Horns for aircraft?
Yeah.
Why not?
Why not? Sure. You asked for it, you got it. Horns for aircraft coming soon to an aircraft near you.
Can we get detail on Coyote missiles, please? Sure. I mean, we're still working on tuning for the way the Coyote missiles are going to work, but essentially they are heat-seeking missiles, so you can dumbfire them, and if they get close enough to a vehicle to where they're in range and within the right kind of cone radius in front of the missile, then it'll attempt to lock on and follow it. So the way
seems a little OP.
The way that they work is there's not an actual lock time on them, but you actually have to lead. So if a player is flying by you like this, you're going to actually have to lead the missiles to be able to hit them. So there's a little bit more skill involved than just a regular lock-on, where if you aim towards them, it locks on, you fire, and it's going to hit them.
Oh, okay. Is that replacing the regular lock-on?
No, it's going to be an addition. So the idea with these is that they're going to be fairly short range. So the lock-on range that they have is going to be pretty small. You're going to actually have to aim them in a pretty narrow, cone, and be pretty accurate to leading where the target's going to go in order for them to even acquire and lock onto them. So not only are they short range, they have a short amount of time that they actually attempt to lock onto something. So they really can only be used at a fairly limited range. They require you to actually aim fairly well for you to get it. So a lot of people look at that and they're like, oh man, it's scary. These lock-ons are going to come, these kind of low-skill lock-on weapons. Really, this is going to be a very, compared to our current lock-ons, a very high-skilled one that's really designed for close-range usage. So I expect these ones to be something that the more advanced players are going to be using, and not necessarily the more novice players.
Sweet. Let's see. Vehicle flipping. What's the deal with all the flipping questions?
I don't know.
Rockets, flares, rockets. Every other thing is about rockets.
So
really?
Hadouken here wants to know, will we get new voice packs for our characters? And that is something that we're working on, is getting voice packs put into the game. So that's something you'll be able to see. Probably not very soon, but in the near future it'll be there, because it's something we're working on soon.
Yeah, we're definitely looking to expand the marketplace significantly.
Yeah, so we're going to be adding different kinds of voice packs that you can get. Those will be fun.
Orbital strikes, when?
We're not currently working on Orbital Strike. I don't even have that on my roadmap right now. It's something that we want to be able to spend enough time on to really get right. And we have other problems that we're trying to solve right now that the people who would be working on Orbital Strike are working on those instead, like the ESF weapons, for instance.
Are you guys going to add something new for Liberators?
Yes, Liberators will be the next vehicle getting a revamp after the ESFs. So the current plan right now is ESFs, Infiltrators, Liberators.
Weekly updates. How often will warp gates be rotated?
We're probably going to rotate warp gates every 2 weeks. That's the thought right now.
Hater, Duke, seriously, I know I didn't answer your phone call. How many times you gonna cut and paste, my phone sucks? Okay, I didn't answer the phone. I'm not gonna let you talk to Higby on air, dude. Just calm down. Jeez. You make me have to calm down, man.
Soapbox time.
Seriously, no, I'm
Hater.
trying not to soapbox today. Just try to keep it down to a minute.
I read your feedback thread on the missiles already, dude.
Dude, come on, just calm down with the same question over and over again.
What class is up next for a revamp? Infiltrator.
Infiltrator's up next.
Told you.
We got the little drone.
Got
the drones coming with it. We got new
sniper
weapons.
rifles coming.
Yeah,
Gonna be
those
some
new
cool
sniper
stuff.
rifles are pretty effing sweet.
Very, very cool stuff.
Look,
do
hater,
a
just
couple
keep
more.
getting deleted. Do I try? Keep trying.
Any plans for new infantry weapons? Yeah, we got some
Yeah.
cool stuff.
Oh,
We
yeah.
were just talking about the
We got some really sweet stuff coming up for Valentine's.
yep
Watching out for that.
Valentine's Day guns.
Yep. It's gonna be pretty nice. Somebody says, "Oh, you're redesigning the warp gate." So you mean the layout or the actual warp gate itself? Drifter jets, jump packs, getting changes.
When's the new continent coming out? We're still working on the new continent. Right now, most of the level designers are working on the Amarish revamp. That's going to be the next thing that comes out. That'll be adding the Amarish lattice and a lot of the really cool base designs that you might have seen if you're following like Arclegger or Xander or Dave. Those guys are kind of the ones that are working on building out those new facilities. So if you're following those guys on Twitter or Snapchat or whatever the hell thing they're using these days, you can see the progress on the facilities that they're making.
When is the game coming out for PS4? This year. If that's not specific enough, ask it 5 more times, and I'll say this year.
Is it
That's
coming out
the-
this year?
This year. That's
Can you
the
commit
only.
to that?
I'm committing to 2014. And if you need any more information, just stay tuned. That's all I can tell you.
All right, let's do one more question. I got
One
a
more
meeting.
question. It's got to be good. No,
are all
no,
crap.
no, don't want that one. Nope.
There's actually going to be an article out for Arclegger, the base design. I interviewed him for the Matani.
Oh yeah. I knew that you had answered
Let's
the.
see.
The pipe, so it should be out in a few days.
That's cool. That's cool.
Vehicle warping and warp gates.
Vehicle warping and warp gates.
Yes.
Not something that we're working on right now. I mean, that's a wasted question.
I know. He
not very
wasted
good.
it. He wasted
Not a
it.
very
There
good
you go.
answer.
That was the last one of the day.
we'll
You
do
gonna
one
give him
more.
one? Let's see.
T-Rig,
hold on.
why you have to be so mad?
I'll answer that after the show. When do
I
we
want to
see-
know that too. Why,
when do we
why,
see
why you have
outfit
to be so
progression?
bad?
When do we get outfit progression?
When are we going to see outfit progression?
'Cause
It
I
is
wanna know
scheduled right now, but we're not. I mean, when we have something that's several months in the future, it's not necessarily guaranteed to happen at that time. But
You think
right
that's
now,
funny?
I think
Is that funny? Are you laughing?
the schedule is to have that finished in the first 6 months of the year. I can say that.
All right, well, that's it. That's it for this episode. What, man? Come on. That's it for this
Just
episode.
reading the chat.
They're losing it, man.
Huh? They want to know why you're so mad. You didn't answer hater.
I'm not answering his question.
Oh.
Hater, because he's a hater. That's why. Anyway, that's it for this episode.
Yep.
See you next month.
Dude,
Follow.
We're going to have a better episode next month.
Oh, it's going to be chock full of
Have a
stuff.
lot more stuff.
I got a special project that I'm working on that I should have some stuff to reveal next month.
Very good.
Very nice.
I might actually
But
contribute
where-
another thing to the fan
Hold up,
spam
dude.
this month.
Where's our tags, man? Come on now. People need to know how to get in touch with us. Bam, bam. Hit me up on Twitter. I pulled the mat right there.
Huh?
Pulled the mat right there. Hit me up on Twitter at PS_TRAY.
Yep.
And you can find this guy at,
Do not hit me up on Twitter.
hit him up on
Leave
Twitter.
me alone.
I'm all out of decals. I think you
Are
still
you?
got some.
Yeah, I got like
I-
20. I got like 20K of those codes.
I
I'm
got-
not giving them out though.
I got
You can't have
no
them.
more Team Cola decals. I appreciate all you guys for rocking my face on your vehicles. Nicely done.
Yep.
Matt, on the other hand, is being stingy. So
I am being stingy.
I don't know. It's no real price on it, so I don't know why you're trying to run the stock on it. But
Yep. Well, I mean, it's exclusive. You know,
Yeah,
it's a prestige. It's
Yeah.
prestige.
nobody's gonna care.
Huh?
Everybody's gonna be like,
They
I
care.
got Team Cola.
They care.
Team Cola, rocking Team Cola.
I don't think so.
Everybody who's rocking Team Cola, let me say something in the chat.
Yeah, they're not.
Appreciate it. Thank you, sirs. Anyway, Until next month.
Can we run the picture again? Where's my picture? Let's put that back up.
What, the spam one?
Yeah.
I got the clicker, dude. I'll just click it off, dude.
Huh?
What, that thing? Come on.
Look at that.
It's horrible.
That's beautiful.
That's horrible.
Can we zoom that in?
You
Let's
can't.
get a zoom in going.
Why you got a bra on?
I want to see the blood. Can we see the blood?
There's no blood.
The Untitled Community Clash has you punching him out too.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Nice.
Horrible, dude. A bunch of haters, dude. That's how you know when you're doing something good. When a bunch of
look at
people want to
this.
see you go down.
You got a lot of Team Cola love in here.
Of course, man. It's all Team Cola.
Yeah, it is.
Look at this Team Rum.
Team Rum.
Y'all saying Team Rum, y'all don't even have the privilege of getting a rum decal from the man. So why you on his team? He don't even like you.
Huh?
Like that.
That people have them.
I
They're exclusive.
have yet to see anyone in game with your face on.
Really?
I haven't seen it.
I've seen a few.
Personally.
See?
it's-
See?
Who's that guy? It's just
I don't
some
know.
guy on the couch.
Yeah.
Anyway,
One-
if you would go ahead,
100% of the PlanetSide community in this studio
Exactly.
is using the rum decal.
All right, sir, take us out with the information for your event.
Yeah, don't forget this Sunday at 12 p.m. Pacific on twitch.tv/KidRiot, the All-Star Game, where we can make fun of some of the best players making mistakes. Should be a good time.
All right,
Sweet.
cool. Thanks to Kid Riot. Thanks to my good friend Tramell Isaac. And thanks to, thanks to our AV team.
AV team. Yay.
Follow us on Twitter, like the video on YouTube.
Yeah, and
sign
subscribe.
up for
Subscribe.
SOE Live. We'll see you guys there.
Are they taking registrations yet? Just save the date.
Yeah,
You gotta
save the
save the date. SOE Live, August
Something.
14th.
I don't know. Did you save the date?
I no. I don't think I have a choice. The date will be saved for me, or else.
That's right.
So I hope to see you guys there. I hope to see you next month. Once again, we are out.
See you guys later.